Jack Posobiec says, capitalize the name of God every time you write it. Same with the name of Jesus. Also, when referring to he or him, it must always be capitalized.
Okay.
A little behind the scenes peek. This image is titled God Jesus He Him.png. All of it is lowercase. just for shits and giggles.
Okay. Okay, sir.
But like this is Jack saying you need to respect God's pronouns.
But you need to. You
And
don't understand.
he is very much against respecting other people's pronouns. But the omnipotent creator of the universe, who shouldn't be, like, it should be impossible for me to hurt his feelings, but his feelings get hurt if you don't respect his pronouns. That's even if you're, like, respecting his pronouns, but you're not, like, capitalizing them appropriately. Like, this is one of those things where, like, it is debatable whether or not capitalizing God, when talking about the Christian God, is actually grammatically correct. And I actually kind of fall on the side of like, well, they treat it as though that is his name, so that it does make it a proper noun, so you should capitalize it. But I still make it lowercase because I'm a dick.
At this point, it's just not even a matter of tact. It's just, no, this is how I'm doing it because fuck you. You made a big deal about it, so now I'm just going to be an asshole.
Yeah.
No,
when Christians start respecting trans people's pronouns, I'll start thinking about respecting God's.
Also, trans people can ask you to respect their pronouns. God can't.
No. Don't you mean he, him, but him is Hymn?
Fucking hell.
I love that. That's great. Joey Manarino.
Oh, we're back to Joey. Hi, buddy.
This one's a doozy. Says, I find it hard to fault white people for not wanting to have children right now, when they will have to send those children to public school full of Muslims and other people who utterly hate them.
Wait.
Read people of color. Oh, I got
what the fuck are you talking about?
New hat in the middle of a Joey tweet? Bad timing. You have to have money to send your kids to private school and raise them away from the cities which have been taken over by migrants. As much as we need to be reproducing, you can see how the current setup is extremely flawed for anyone who wants their kids to have nice and peaceful lives.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the Great Replacement theory, or conspiracy theory. What hat is that? This is the U.S. Space and Rocket Center from wherever the fuck Godless Engineer lives.
This is the
Alabama. That's where it is. Yeah. He took me to see the Saturn V that they have in the museum there, and the entire time I was like a tiny child. I'm like, rocket ship, rocket ship, rocket ship, rocket ship!
You were also really worried about all of the Nazi propaganda.
There was a lot of... I didn't call it Nazi propaganda. It was jingoistic propaganda.
I
mean, okay, yeah, it was about Werner von Braun, so yeah, I guess.
Are we in the distinction without a difference phase of things, or like what's going on here?
No. I forgot that it was about von Braun. Because like it was all about how like a great American von Braun was. I'm like, ooh, that's not how that story went. But yeah, I fucking love spaceships. Like, love them.
Space.
I'm like the guy from the Lego Movie that always wants to build a spaceship.
Space. We're going to space.
Oh, apparently a few weeks ago, Voyager 1 passed the 1 light day milestone.
I don't know what that means.
We got a raid! I'm just him. Thank you for the raid. How is your stream?
He's him?
I'm just him 6732. What were you doing on your stream? Everybody asks, when I raid them, everybody asks me, what were you playing?
How's it going, Just Him? What were you doing over there? How's it going? And you know what? If you need to take a minute to take a drink or take some like post-stream care or something, that's entirely fine. We're going to continue doing our thing while we're at it. But yeah, hopefully you had a good time. Anyway, we're going to continue doing our thing while you type. Like that's usually what you do.
You just happened to show up in the middle of one of the most racist tweets I've seen in a while. So,
yay!
Good timing. Yeah, so Joey Manarino, he's like great replacement conspiracy theory, which like it's bullshit. But even if it were true, like that's just demographics, man. Sometimes culture changes. and that's okay. But like he butts right up against an issue with like he recognizes that it takes privilege to send kids to private school, but he's not making the connection between like, oh, these people that can go to the private schools, they are privileged, they get extra status in life just from the situation they were born into.
You've got everything to connect your dots, you just refuse to connect them.
Well, he's also like he has the two dots unconnected right in the tweet itself, where it's like you send them to private school to get them away from all the people of color. You think the people of color wouldn't send their kids to private school if they weren't at a disadvantage already?
Yeah.
Like he's got the dots are there, they just need to be connected. But he's a racist pile of shit, so he's not going to connect those dots.
Nope.
Okay, Kevin Smith says, I don't think it's that Kevin Smith. It's just a Kevin Smith.
A guy by the name of Kevin Smith.
Yes. Says, you ever think the reason food is so expensive is because like 50 million people are getting it for free? No, I don't.
That's actually food is actually cheaper because 50 million people get it free, because turns out that the actual reason that they get it free, the SNAP and welfare benefits programs, people getting food for free is a side effect of those programs, not the primary point of those programs. The primary point of those programs is to subsidize our agricultural sector. So, turns out, people getting food for free doesn't make it more expensive for you. It actually, conversely, makes it cheaper, because when those farmers are subsidized, they can sell their crops for cheaper. Weird how that works. Reality's so cool.
But even just entertaining this for the moment, I will happily pay a little bit more for eggs if it means somebody that needs eggs can get them for free. If all of my food was a little bit more expensive, so that and the result of that was that nobody in my community is going hungry, then I am happy with that arrangement. That is great. That's a successful story.
You don't sound American enough for me.
No, because I'm way too fucking socialist.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, welcome to the fight, comrade, or something.
Just wait till we get to the George Orwell tweet.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitt, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.